Hi everybody. We're going to do a love spread for water sign Pisces. This will or can resonate for sun, moon, and rising signs of Pisces. We're going to take a look. It's going to be a 10 card spread. We're going to take a look at why haven't you found them, or if you found them, what the present energy is about, how to overcome it, what can you do to meet them, how will you know them, where will you find them, when will you find them, guidance tips, your first impressions of them, the common bonds between you, and wisdom and guidance tips for the future. Sometimes I pick up on past or present energy if you already are dealing with someone. If that is the case, I will let you know. And we're going to start the reading with why haven't you found them? You got the King of Pentacles in the first position. Second position, how to overcome position 1. Three of Pentacles. Third position, what you can do to meet them. What you can do to meet them. Ooh, the Lovers. How will you know them? How will you know them? Ace of Wands. Where will you find them? Where will you find them? Four of Pentacles. When will you find them? King of Cups and the Fool. And guidance tips. Guidance tips. Ace of Swords. Their first impressions of them. Ace of Cups. Wow. This is a really interesting read, guys. Your common bond between you two. Common bond between you two. Ten of Wands. And wisdom for the future. Wisdom for the future. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so right off the hop, I feel like this is in regards to a new love, a potential new love. So in the first position of why haven't you found them, I feel like you're just kind of chilling. Like someone is just very financially and all around in life very, very secure. Social life, financial life, very, very wealthy. I feel like you don't really put much effort or emphasis into dating. That's how I feel. I feel like maybe you may even be someone that just is kind of preoccupied with work, but is very, very comfortable. You're very, very comfortable within yourself, your work life, your social life, everything, every aspect and domain in life. You're like the star, like you're very, very, very wealthy and very, very comfortable. And very, very balanced in all domains in life as well. A very, very positive card. Okay, how to overcome it. I feel you got the Three of Pentacles. I feel like in this context of a love read, I feel like you do need to put some effort and emphasis into your love life. So a little bit of effort into this domain, I think, would suit you very, very well. What you can do to meet them, you got the Two of Cups. I think that you have a very idealized picture in your mind of what um, love should be. And I think to you, it's extremely passionate, it's very meaningful, it's a very, very strong connection. I think that that you're not a person that dates just for fun or for a hobby to do. I think that what you really want and what you really envision is something so strong, like a soulmate connection. I think that you're pretty much only really willing to entertain your soulmate. So I think that you have this ideal in your mind, and as this position, what you can do to meet them, in the position of what you can do to meet them, is to know that this actually does exist. So not only is it an ideal in your mind, it's a very real thing, and it's a connection that is strong, that does exist in real life. So I think that as long as you think that that is actually achievable for you, I think that eventually it'll manifest for you. In the position of where will you find them? This one is, you got the Ace of Wands. So I feel like you might find them when you maybe are starting the beginning of a new, maybe of a new journey. Maybe it's something, a creative sense, maybe something new that you're trying, but it's during a time where it's going to be the start of something. So say for example, if it's going to be a significant time in where you have where you're in the start of something new. So it might be a new business adventure, it might be, well, you are changing careers, or while you decide to go back to school, something like that. It's in a time where creatively you are beginning something very new and very fresh. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so where will you find them? I drew the Four of Pentacles. So as you can kind of see, he's kind of like, in this card, it kind of symbolizes like Pentacles are his wealth, and he's kind of just holding them. Um, I feel like in this sense, it could be at a time where you are maybe saving your resources, or being very scarce with your time and energy or money. Um, I'm going to actually clarify that card. Clarify. When will you find them? With the Four of Pentacles. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so hmm. Okay. The question is, where will you find them? You got the Four of Pentacles we talked about. That's kind of like um, being resourceful or withholding your wealth or assets. And then to clarify that, I got the Hierophant. This card is associated with, tradition, marriage, commitment, you know, religion. It could be, it could be maybe when if you're an older person, it could be like maybe you're marrying off one of your kids, and you've paid for this, it's maybe during this wedding or something like that, like sometime at a time where these two kind of would coincide. I'm kind of thinking, I'm getting the energy of like this with the King of Pentacles here. This tells me that the person that I'm doing this reading for is it reflective, like this is someone who's very abundant and very wealthy, very established. So this could be someone that's a little bit older. Um, and it could be at a time where, you know, it could be at a I'm feeling marriage. I'm feeling marriage, like as of, like, where will you find them, is maybe at a marriage that you're maybe financing, that maybe you someone here is financing the wedding. Yeah, I'm heavily getting marriage, and with the Four of Pentacles here, I'm getting where, like, you're actually financing this wedding. That's maybe the event where you two might meet. Okay. Okay, when will you find them? I feel like two cards popped out on this one. You got the Fool and the King of Cups. I feel like this is, both of these cards reflect a very like a mental and emotional state. I feel like you will find them when you kind of feel at ease and almost like very very naive, almost, in a sense. Maybe it's something like, maybe when you find them, you'll have a very strong connection with them, especially with the Two of Cups here. You might have a very, very strong connection with them, and you may almost feel like childlike when you're with them. I feel like the Fool is kind of talking. The Fool talks about taking chances, but for me, in this sense, I feel like this is very much a state of mind or a state of being, and I feel like you will feel like very naive, and very naive in a good way, naive in a good sense, where, you know, you'll have these fresh set of eyes and feelings um, that you haven't felt in some very, very long time. The second card that popped out in this position was the King of Cups, so it tells me that this is going to be extremely emotionally fulfilling for you. It pretty much will be the idealized partner that you've already envisioned. Okay, and your guidance tips to that is the Ace of Swords. So I feel like when you meet this person, it will be important for you to be able to verbally express your interest in this person. Maybe that's not something that you're usually used to. And I feel like that is the guidance tip going forward, is to make sure that you are expressive in your intention with this relationship and this person when you meet them. Very, very interesting read. Okay, so another really exciting card here for your first impression of them is the Ace of Cups, and this is a very powerful cup. So I think that you'll be very magnetized, very gravitated towards this person, and you'll be very excited for this new love. This is a new love card, and this is a very emotionally fulfilling cup. So yeah, I think this person will be very, very, very special. Okay, so your mutual bond between you two, you got the Ten of Wands. I feel like, in this sense, I think that you guys will both be hard workers, and I think that both you guys will be willing to work on this relationship. You guys will be very hard workers towards the common goal, and that's going to be, with this Ace of Cup, the common goal will be to make this relationship work. And I think that it's going to be an equal give and take, and both you guys are going to be very hard workers and want to work towards a succession of this relationship. Okay, and your advice going forward is the Seven of Pentacles. In your sense, I feel like in your work domain, in your social life domain, in your whole life domain, you know, you've planted seeds and just watched them grow and accumulate, and you were very wealthy and abundant. And for your advice going forward, I think it's just saying that in the love sense, we have to do the same thing. So it's important that when we meet someone, we're expressing our intentions, our interest, and working within the relationship for the beautiful new beginning in love. And as long as we are putting the effort and the work into a relationship, it's only going to be abundant, and it's going to harvest full love and growth. So that's it for your reading, Pisces. I hope you enjoy that. This is a very positive read. Let me know how that works out for you. If you like my video, please like it, please subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye!